Okay, let's talk about something absolutely massive that just went down, and it involves the biggest retailer on the entire planet. This is a story about how Walmart might be about to completely change the way we all pay for things. So let's start with this number, 150 million. That's how many shoppers every single week can now walk into a Walmart and spend cryptocurrency. And the craziest part, this happened almost overnight. The news just broke that crypto payments are live in all 4,600 US stores, and online too. So the first question that probably pops into your head is the same one I had. How on earth is this even possible? I mean, we're talking about the world's largest retailer just flipping a switch and accepting something as complicated as crypto. It sounds a little nuts, right? Well, the answer is pretty fascinating. It's all thanks to a really clever partnership and some seriously smart tech. So let's pop the hood and see what's really making this thing run. You see, this whole thing is a two-part system. What you, the customer, sees and uses is Walmart's own app. It's called OnePay. But behind the scenes, doing all the heavy lifting, is this crypto infrastructure company called Zero Hash. The best way to think about it is like this. The OnePay app is the car you're driving, but Zero Hash, well, that's the powerful engine under the hood that's doing all the really complicated stuff for you. Now, this right here, this is the secret sauce. It's called instant conversion. And this one piece of technology solves the single biggest problem for any big store wanting to accept crypto: volatility. You know how crypto prices can swing like crazy? Well, Walmart doesn't have to worry about that at all. The second you pay, your crypto is instantly converted into US dollars. For them, all that risk just vanishes. Poof, gone. And for you at the checkout, they've made it so simple. You just scan your stuff like normal, you pick the OnePay app as your payment method, and that's it. It's designed to be just as easy and fast as using Apple Pay. There's no fumbling around with long, complicated crypto addresses, no waiting around for the blockchain. You just scan, you pay, and you're out the door. Okay, so the technology is really cool, no doubt. But what's the real reason Walmart is doing this? What's the big motivation? Well, it all comes down to a multi-billion-dollar secret. And here it is. This is the entire playbook. Every single time you swipe a credit card, the store, in this case Walmart, has to pay a swipe fee. It's usually around 2 or 3%, but with this new crypto system through OnePay, that fee for Walmart is zero. Totally gone. And that is a huge deal. So what does that 2-3% actually add up to for a company the size of Walmart? Well, get ready for this number. Somewhere between $4 and $6 billion a year. That's what this is all about. That's the estimated amount they could save annually on credit card fees. They get to take what was a massive expense and just turn it directly into profit. And I want to be super clear about this. This is not some little experiment for Walmart. They are going all in. We're already seeing news signs in stores promoting this, and some stores are even putting in crypto ATMs to make it easier for people to get started. This is a full court press. They're serious about making this work. So, okay, we know Walmart has a massive financial incentive here, but the story doesn't stop there. This move is already creating huge waves. The public reaction was just immediate and explosive. I mean, just look at these numbers. In the first 2 days after this news went public, downloads for the OnePay app reportedly spiked by 800%. It shot straight to the top of the App Store charts, flying past absolute giants like TikTok and Instagram. That's just incredible. And what this all does is it fundamentally changes the game for crypto in 3 really big ways. First, it's about to bring in a massive wave of totally new users. Second, it finally gives a real everyday answer to that question we've all heard. Yeah, but what can you actually buy with it? Well, now you can buy groceries. And third, because this is all happening through a licensed, regulated system, it just makes the whole thing feel safer and more legitimate for people who've been on the fence. You know, their whole strategy for getting regular people on board is summed up perfectly by this idea. They want the process to feel as simple as buying a gift card. By framing it like that, they're taking away all the scary technical stuff and making crypto seem way more approachable. So when you put all the pieces together, the slick tech, the billions of dollars at stake, and this potential flood of new users, it all points to one massive question, doesn't it? Is this it? Is this the moment crypto finally goes mainstream for real? And listen, this isn't just the Bitcoin show either. The impact is much broader, because this system includes a whole bunch of major cryptocurrencies. So you've got Ethereum, Solana, even Dogecoin and XRP in the mix. For these coins, this is insane visibility and a powerful new reason for millions of people to actually use them. And that's really what this all boils down to. For more than a decade, crypto has been seen by most people as this kind of weird, speculative internet thing. But this feels different. When you can use it to buy your milk and eggs at Walmart, it forces us all to ask a really important question. Is the line between digital currency and just plain old currency finally starting to disappear for good?